Good morning, groovy citizens, and happy Saturday. Y'all, it's Saturday. It is Saturday. So I want you all to get up, get what you need to do done, get it out of the way so you can sit back and relax. Right now, it's a little bit after 11, and I'm actually on my way to my church because we're having our entrepreneur event from 1 to 3. But I told my sister I'd be up there by 11:45 so that we can get our table and stuff set up and be ready to go. And so today's just going to be a great day. Right now it's 74 degrees and it's not going to get super hot. Thank you, Jesus, for that. And today's just going to be a great day, y'all. So I want you to get up and enjoy your day. And as you do that, I need you all to make sure that you are doing so responsibly, meaning continue to socially distance yourself, wash your hands. Keep your sanitizer. Y'all, I keep me a bottle of hand sanitizer right here on the door. I have one in my purse because I ain't playing around with this thing. Now, one thing that I forgot to tell you all about or show you yesterday before I go into my topic is, why is this man flying up the street? Speed of maybe 25. Anyway, I forgot to show you is I got me a new bottle of my Burberry Sport oil. I have a bigger bottle. The other one probably is about this size, I guess. But I love this stuff, you guys. And I'll have to say that my good friend Brian, who got me turned on to that because I would always smell it. And I was like, oh my God, whatever that is smells so good. I didn't know if it was an air freshener or what, but it was his oil. So now I am hooked. My good friend Monte makes his oils. So if you ever are in need of oils, let me know. I can find out what you need and get you to hook up. So Monte, thank you so much. Brian, thank you so much for introducing me to this. Now let's jump into today's topic. Now, I'm going to say this before I jump in, y'all. I'm sitting down the street from my house because I needed some shade. Because y'all know, sitting in front of my house, I'm exposed to the sun. And the sun beating on the back of my phone, it causes it to overheat and it'll shut off on me. So today's topic is the reason you aren't where you want to be. I'm going to say that one more time. The reason you aren't. I said you. I didn't say me. But the reason you aren't where you want to be. So I'm going to share this quote with you by Eric Thomas. And he said, you are not where you want to be, not because you need any more gifts. You don't need anything else. You need to discipline yourself. You need to learn to tell you no. You keep talking about everybody else. You can't tell no, but you can't tell you no. Then he goes on to say, you can't tell you stop. You can't tell you quit. You got to get to the point where you are disciplined. And we've talked about this before. Everything you do takes discipline. This next quote I'm going to share with you is by Steve Harvey. And he says, you have got to change the way you think. Come on, somebody. Because it all starts right up here in the mind. It's the whole determining factor for where you go in life. We are all where we are today because we thought ourselves to this position. Do you understand that? I mean, do you really understand that? 9 times out of 10, you are where you are right now because you thought yourself where you are. Be that good, bad, or indifferent. So you've got to be careful of the things that you are thinking. If you don't like the position, think yourself out of it. Come on now. You thought yourself into it, you can think yourself out of it. Now, this next quote is by Les Brown. And he says, most people go through life never discovering what their talents are. Most people never develop their talents. They have skills and abilities, but if you don't nurture them, if you don't develop them, they will never serve you. Come on now. You have skills, you have abilities, but if you don't nurture them, they will never serve you. So you have them, and what? Your gifts can take you many places if you develop your gifts. When you are focused, you would be surprised of the ideas that will come to you, of the people that you'll be able to attract, of the opportunities that you'll be able to see. You begin to see things that have been standing there looking at you in the face. You'll say, I can't believe this has been here all this time. But you can learn all the techniques in the world. If you don't believe in yourself, then it won't happen for you. Y'all, I need you to hear that. You can have all the training, you can have all of the the talents, all the gifts, all the everything. But if you don't believe in yourself, all of that is for naught, because you're not going to go anywhere. I tell you all the time, you have to believe in you. My believing in you is great, but you have to believe in you as well. You've got to focus on you. And as you convince you, as you sell yourself every day, you'll begin to see a difference in the things that you're doing. Again, that quote is by Les Brown. I have all those in the description box. And then here's your takeaway. Never lose hope. And I need you all to listen carefully. Never lose hope. Good days are ahead of you. The storm shall pass, but you need to have the will to continue towards your future. And on that note, I'm going to put on my seatbelt and we're going to have a little conversation. I'm going to unpack this thing so I can get where I need to be. So today's topic, as I said, the reason that you aren't where you want to be, a lot of it is your thinking. A lot of you say to yourself, oh wow, I would love to do what Venus and Serena are doing. I would love to do what Michael Jordan has done. I would love to do what Ray Lewis has done. I would love to do what, and you can name somebody else, anybody, it doesn't matter. Steve Harvey is doing, Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, anybody that you can think of. You might be saying, I would love to do what Michelle is doing. I would love to do what Kathleen, what Trish. And again, the list can go on and on, so you get where I'm going with that. But the reality is that if you don't believe that you can have what other people have, if you don't believe that you can do what other people are doing, you are the reason why you're not where you want to be. You have to think it. You have to put your plan in action. And then you have to believe it. See, I believe I can do anything that I put my mind to. I guess off the top of my head, I think about things like parasailing. I'm afraid of heights. I can admit that. So I can say that I can't do that. Now, if I really put my mind to it, could I do it? I probably could. Will I do it? The answer is probably no. And I'm all right with that too. I truly am all right with it. But what I'm saying is, for some of you, you have a business idea. And I don't know who I'm talking to, but I feel like I'm talking to somebody. You have a business idea. And you've been thinking about this business for a long time. You talked about it. You shared your idea with some other people. But you have yet to put it into practice. And the reason why is because you are afraid. You're not afraid of, now let me say this, some of you are afraid of failing, okay? Let's just be clear. Some of you are afraid of failing, but some of you are actually afraid of succeeding. And I've met people like that. I've shared this with you guys before, but I've met people like that. They're afraid of succeeding. See, because once you succeed at level 1, you now have to move up to level 2. And once you succeed at level 2, you now have to move up to level 3, and so forth and so on. And so being afraid of success is very much so real. But I want to focus more on getting you all to understand that if you don't step out on faith, now you notice I didn't say if you don't step out on your own common sense, your own beliefs, somebody else's beliefs. I said if you don't step out on faith, you are never, ever going to be able to accomplish your goals. You have got to step out on faith. You've got to believe that you can achieve that thing. You have got to have the belief that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. But most importantly, you've got to be, excuse me, I was going to sign this training. You have got to be focused. You've got to be determined. And the problem that another problem, I should say, that many people have is that you're not determined and you're not focused. You're all over the place. You know how many times I've talked to people and they have so many ideas that they want to implement, and they're just all over the place. I mean, all over the place. Well, that's not going to work for you. You have got to, now I get it. You do have people that have several streams of income, but guess what? They've mastered one thing first before they move on to the next. Some of you all are trying to master 3 and 4 things at a time, and that's just not going to work for you. It's not. You've got to master that one thing, but you've got to stay focused. Get yourself together. Like I said, I'm all about journaling. Write down what it is that you want to accomplish. Then create the steps that you need to master in order to accomplish that goal. Master it. And then you think about moving on to something else. But stop trying to be all over the place. Because that's a large reason why a lot of people aren't where they want to be, because you're not focused. And I don't know how best to tell you to get focused other than to just do it. You know, just do it. Decide that you are going to get focused. Decide that you are going to create your plan of action, and then actually create it. And so that's the best that I can tell you. But like I said in my takeaway, never lose hope. I don't want you all walking around here losing hope, thinking, well, oh, that thing that I want to do. Look at this ass clown. Anyway, because the good days are ahead. Yeah, you might be struggling right now, and it might seem like, you know, you're never going to get where you want to be. It might seem like that idea that you had is never going to come to pass, but I can promise you this. If you get focused, if you stay clear on your goal, then it will come to pass for you. But you have to decide that that is what you want to do, and you're going to stay focused no matter what. You're not going to let anything or anybody deter you from achieving your goals. And I can't do that for you. I can wish it for you. I can pray for it for you, but I can't actually do it for you. That is something that you have to do, and you alone. So I'm going to end this video on that note. I want you all to, like I said, stay focused, get clear on your goals, write them down, and then start to make them happen. Because I believe that you can achieve anything that you put your mindset to. But it's going to take you putting in the work. See, I can believe it for you all I want to, but if you're not willing to put the work in, then it's not going to work out for you. I can't do the work for you because I'm doing work for myself. So all I can do, like I said, is believe in you and encourage you, but I need you to put the work in. You can do it, and I believe that you deserve it. And so why not go after all that life has to offer? Why sit back and continue to watch other people grow their dreams, and you're still sitting back trying to figure out, why me? Why is it that everybody else is accomplishing their goals and I'm not? Well, it's because you're not doing, I know the signal's still on. It's getting ready to go off. Why, do what you need to do so you can be on the winning end of accomplishing your goals as well. You guys, that's it. Let me hurry up, make this turn because my blinker is on. And after a while, the little thing pops up letting you know that your blinker is on, which I already know that, but it's getting ready to cut off. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Anyway, I believe in you all. I believe in you. Go out there, start working on your goals, start making them happen, stay focused, and stop letting things and people get you off course for where you need to be. If you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you for giving me just a little bit of your time. Don't you pull out here, because I'm snatching wigs today. I don't have time for that. Thank you so much for giving me some of your time. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. So good to see you all again. I missed you. Y'all know the drill. You know my spiel. I love each and every one of you to the moon and back, and there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can do about it. I love you. I believe in you. Go out there. Make today amazing on purpose. Start accomplishing your goals, and we will talk again on Monday. Until then, take care.